इवन व्हेन वी आर इन ऑफिस, चलिए ये तो एक रिक्रूटमेंट की बात हुई कि हमने किसी का सिलेक्शन किया, रिक्रूट किया. Even when we are in office, when you have to select and you have to make a team for a special project, you pick and choose people. Yes. How do you see? You see which person is suitable for this project. Definitely the first criteria is the intelligence, the specialization. But if you find there are two people equally fit for that job, then how do you decide? Then it comes the behavior. So if the organization who's adding value to the society only thrives, that means if the organization is providing value to the society, means every individual working in that organization is providing value to the society. Only then it works. Yeah. So first of all, we need to realize, we need to organize ourselves when we are at our workplaces. Second, as you all told, resources. Documentation, material, everything comes under resources. What all do you manage? Although the next one comes under resources, but I've written it separately because it is a very important resource. I need to again and again take a firm ground every day. Where do I stand? What is my limit? What is my threshold which I'm not going to break? I am ready to work, but with these ethics, I need to remind myself daily. And the last one is the team, the people around us. We are not individuals working in a company. We are all a part of a team.
Good evening, and a very warm welcome to all of our guests today evening. Thank you for taking out the time on Sunday evening and attending this talk. Okay. Thank you. I think you're all settled now. Okay, so how many of the guests today have come for the first time? Just a show of hands, if any. Okay, 3. So a very warm welcome and a special welcome to the first-time visitors. And for the benefit of the first-time visitors, a small introduction to Brahma Kumaris and the premises where you at, Shanti Sarovar. So Brahma Kumaris is a worldwide spiritual organization, a socio-spiritual organization where we are aiming at transforming the society through the Raj Yoga meditation, the power of Raj Yoga meditation and the divine wisdom. The premises where you are in, Shanti Sarovar, it's the largest retreat center of Brahma Kumaris in south of India. And we are blessed that in the IT surroundings, we have a very pristine campus. And it's an academy for divine learning and a spiritual learning, plus your meditation centers. So again, a warm welcome to our first-time visitors to the premises. So moving on, our talk today, the topic is organization, behavior, and the well-being. So for the guest speaker today is Sister Varnika, who's visiting us from Delhi. I would like her to call upon the stage with you all please giving her a warm applause, a huge round of applause. So Sister Varnika, like I said, she's visiting us from our Brahma Kumari retreat center actually in Delhi. She's visiting us from Delhi to here. And a brief introduction about the guest speaker for you all. So to start with, she has had a very accomplished career as a mechanical engineer for 18 years. And she was a gold medalist and she's passed out mechanical engineering from an IT Surat. So with that flying colors, she has picked up the spiritual, learning from Brahma Kumaris many years back. And now, almost a year back, she's surrendered her life for the benefit of the society. She has given up a voluntary resignation for the professionalism and moving dedicatedly, putting her life for the Brahma Kumaris teachings. So she's a motivational speaker. and a corporate trainer. The specialization for her in the corporate training is behavioral trainings, which she gives for many companies, professionals, leaders. And for Brahma Kumari, she is a very active member of our IT wing, which is IT professionals wing, and the youth wing. So, not delaying anymore, I pass on to our guest speaker to throw the light on how do we do the organization behavior and the well-being. One more time, applause for our guest speaker to start.
Om Shanti. Yeah, now it's good. So, welcome all of you. We are going to discuss on the topic organizational behavior and well-being. How many of you are in an organization? How many of you are working? Majority. Okay. Uh, what language would you like me to use? English? Pure English? Hindi also sometimes, occasionally? Can I use mixed language? Okay. So we are all in an organization. And why do we need organizational behavior? Why do we need to discuss about it? In an organization, whether an organization will move in what direction, it will succeed, it will fall, who decides that? The people who are in that organization. Yeah, so when I say it is an organization, I'm not talking about the computers and the tables and the chairs there. Yes, an organization is determined by the people in that organization. The most important thing of a person working in an organization is the behavior of that person. So if you are the boss, I give you the chair of a boss. हाँ, आप बॉस हैं और आपके सामने दो व्यक्ति हैं, two people standing in front of you and you have to recruit. उन दोनों में से किसी एक को आपको जॉब देनी है. दोनों टेस्ट पास करके आए हैं, दोनों का मार्क्स बहुत अच्छा है. अब आप किस बेसिस पे डिसाइड करेंगे? इंटरव्यू लेंगे? इंटरव्यू में क्या देखेंगे? The commitments, the attitudes, the communication, the skills, the way the person is behaving. Yeah. Intellectual property एक क्राइटेरिया है, वो तो दोनों पार करके आए. So the first step is our intellectual property. But after that, to succeed in life, it is our attitude and our behavior that will make us move ahead. Even when we are in office, चलिए ये तो एक रिक्रूटमेंट की बात हुई कि हमने किसी का सिलेक्शन किया, रिक्रूट किया. Even when we are in office, when you have to select and you have to make a team for a special project, you pick and choose people. Yes. How do you see? You see which person is suitable for this project. Definitely the first criteria is the intelligence, the specialization. But if you find there are two people equally fit for that job, then how do you decide? Then it comes the behavior. So ऑफिस में भी आप देखेंगे, कहीं पर भी आप देखेंगे, जिसका व्यवहार अच्छा है उसको अपॉर्चुनिटीज ज़्यादा मिलती हैं. Do we all believe in that or not? Yes. So this is the importance of knowing, this is the importance of behavior in an organization. And let us now see, I'll not be talking about the gross here. We'll be going deeper, very small things that we do in an organization, but which have big impacts. So we just yes. Teams meeting, you mean the online one or online one? Okay. Hmm. Cut him off. Yeah. Overpower. Hmm. Hmm. Respond. We'll see that. Yes. So, hmm. We'll come to your point, sister. But congratulations to you. You've already taken the first step of realizing that yes, there is something that I need to improve. If that first step has been taken, then the journey is not too far. Yeah. So we'll see that. We'll see your point exactly. It comes in one of the slides. When we come here, I'll again pick up that question of yours. Okay. So we were just discussing what an organization is. An organization entirely depends upon the people in that organization. And what all do we need to organize? Organization also means to organize, yeah? So what all do we need to organize when we are in office? So visualize yourself sitting in office. Huh? Man, material, machine. Okay. People. Sorry? Products and services. As applicable to the organization. Okay. Policies. Okay. Documentation. Okay. We have already gone into the office jobs. We are all sitting in office. Yeah, we forgot we are in Shanti Sarovar. The first one that we need to organize while sitting in office is the self. And because we forget this, all the other things are like, how do we organize? How do we organize? How do we organize? And it goes. Yeah. The first thing that we organize is the self. That is what I used to practice in my 14 years of career that I had. As soon as I used to sit on my chair, I used to remind myself, what am I really here for? Do we ask this question when we sit on the chair, or we just simply go to the to-do list? Yeah. I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Fine, I have to do this, I'll be doing that the entire day. But what am I here for? Not just for earning money. That will come with my efforts. I've already ensured that. The company is ensuring that. But I am here to add some value. What value? Into what? To add some value in my life. To add some value to the organization. and eventually to add some value to the society. That is all we are here for. Any organization who does not add any value to the society, does it thrive? Doesn't. So if the organization who's adding value to the society only thrives, that means if the organization is providing value to the society, means every individual working in that organization is providing value to the society. Only then it works. Yeah. So first of all, we need to realize, we need to organize ourselves when we are at our workplaces. Second, as you all told, resources. Documentation, material, everything comes under resources. What all do you manage? Although the next one comes under resources, but I've written it separately because it is a very important resource. Time. We should know how much amount of time we have to give to what activity. अगर एक एक्टिविटी में ज़्यादा टाइम निकाल दिया, फिर हम क्या करते हैं? फिर हम करते हैं ओवर टाइम. टाइम मैनेजमेंट. वो बहुत बड़ा टॉपिक है, यहाँ पे नहीं लेंगे. But we need to understand, when we are into an organization, we have to organize all these things. That means each and every day I need to set a schedule to all these things. The self, the resources. Resources के अंदर मैन पावर आ जाता है, people आ जाता है. Although I have written it separately also because that's a very important resource. So time is one of the resource. Ethics. We need to manage, we need to organize our ethics. What do we mean by organizing ethics?
Code and conduct activity.
Yes. Yes. I need to again and again take a firm ground every day. Where do I stand? What is my limit? What is my threshold which I am not going to break? I am ready to work, but with these ethics, I need to remind myself daily. And the last one is the team, the people around us. We are not individuals working in a company. We are all a part of a team. Does any organization have a single member team? Any group which has only one person? No. So all of us have colleagues, have seniors, have juniors. Yeah. So we need to organize and manage each one of them. So how should it be organized? How should it be organized? Here we have a very good picture. What's the person doing? Trying to take the stone up the hill. It's taking a lot of effort. Yes. And in organization, does managing ourselves, managing team, managing time takes us a lot of effort? Yes or no? Yes. That means we are this person trying to take the stone up the hill. What is the problem? Why is that person making so much effort? It is taking against gravity. The natural tendency of that stone is coming down. Anything which is done against the natural tendency requires a lot of effort. If I am taking a lot of effort in managing myself, that means I am not working as per my original tendencies. If I am taking a lot of effort in managing people, managing others around me, that means I am not behaving with them as per their natural tendencies. I hope we are slowly getting a level deeper. है ना, धीरे धीरे हमको समझ आ रहा है हमारी नेचुरल टेंडेंसी क्या है. What is our natural tendency? How many of you love to be angry? Please raise your hands. Love to be angry. Oh my God, I love it so much. Yeah? No? No? Okay, how many of you become angry? Everyone. No one loves it. Then why do we do it? Will it make things difficult for us or no? Yes, that's against our natural tendency. Is peace our natural tendency or anger our natural tendency? Peace. What proof do we have for it? Comfort. Okay. जैसे ही हम गुस्सा होते हैं, थोड़े समय के बाद क्या होता है? कूल डाउन हो जाता है. पानी को उबाल दीजिए, बॉईल कर दीजिए, थोड़े समय के बाद छोड़ दीजिए तो क्या होगा? ठंडा हो जाएगा. ठंडा वो कितना समय भी रह सकता है, पर बॉइलिंग वो हमेशा नहीं रह सकता. इसी तरह से गुस्सा हमेशा नहीं रहेगा. We will naturally come down to our state of peace because that is our original state. So if my original tendency is peace, then my thoughts have to be peaceful, my words have to be peaceful, my actions have to be peaceful. Then will things be difficult for us in an organization? No, I am speaking to everyone very politely, very peacefully. Everyone will listen to me. There's a misconception if you speak softly, people won't listen. Yeah? Used to happen? Oh, experienced people sitting here. Have you tried it? See, many a times we say things without even trying it. We assume if we speak softly, people won't listen to us. Let me ask, how many of us have actually tried speaking very, very softly and respectfully to people, and still people haven't listened? Depends on the people as well. But Durvasa came down only when Ramji was very, very polite to him. Yeah, I think that was Parshuram. But the same tendency, right? The same tendency. He was very agitated. Ramji was very polite. Did he become angry? No. Did the anger of Parshuram come down? Yes. Why? Why? Because the person was very cool and calm, and because of the inner stability of that person and the wisdom that he carried. Because of the wisdom that he carried. If I'm just very polite, sorry? But Lakshman couldn't win over Parshuram. The person who won was Ramji because of his politeness. Yeah. So if we try to become Lakshman at that time, we are spoiling things. With all due respect to Lakshmanji. Yeah.
But people take softness as a weakness of the person.
As a weakness of a person. Okay.
They do undue advantage and
Yes.
misappropriate things they will initiate.
Yes. Yes.
So control should be there.
Yes.
Control.
So when we talk of control, then our words have to be firm. They have to be determined. They have to be to the point, but not harsh. There's a difference between firmness and harshness. There's a difference between being very, very specific, but being equally polite at the same time. And let me tell you, I've tried this for long, long years. I was working in Indian Oil Corporation for past 14 years. I was into LNG imports, the gas that you use as CNG, PNG. It comes from the foreign countries in the form of liquefied natural gas, LNG, and I used to handle imports. There are many things that you deal with. You deal with local agents who are sitting at customs, and every time they want favors. You are also interacting with very, very, very polished people who are international suppliers. So we have a range of people that we have to deal with. Then we are some people sitting within the organization. With all due respect to anyone who's from different streams here, but when we are in an organization, there's an eternal conflict between the functional and the finance group. Yeah. There's an everlasting drift. The function is always ready to blame the finance and finance is always ready to blame the function. But let me tell you, because of the helping nature or the understanding nature or with your behavior, there were instances when things are stuck, people are not ready to cooperate, and just with a phone call that I used to make, people used to help. Because I used to reciprocate that help. So things are not one way. It takes time. Yes, people have that in mind that if you are soft, people will use you as your doormat. Yeah. People do try to do that in the initial 4, 5, 6 months. But even then, if your work speaks louder than your words, then people change. And that is the only process of changing people around us. This, चीनी कितनी मीठी है ये खा के पता चलता है. तो हमारा सॉफ्टनेस काम करता है या नहीं? सॉफ्टनेस doesn't mean weakness. Let me tell you. Peace is the greatest power in the world. Yeah. So we need to follow our natural tendencies, and hence things will be effortless around us. We need to realize what our natural tendencies are. Now, what do we do against our natural tendencies in office that lands us in problems? First, we'll be seeing very few. Anger, okay. These are very gross ones that we are already aware of. I'll be talking about more subtle ones here today. Yeah, the mentalities. First one is labeling mentality. Yeah. Can we see the face of a person here? No, cannot see. What is there on the face? Sticky notes, labels. Yeah. Do we do this on others? Do we do this on others? हमने भी लोगों के फेस पे लेबल्स चिपकाए हुए? Yes. ये ऐसा है, ये तो ऐसा ही है, ये तो कभी चेंज होने वाला है ही नहीं. ये इतने अच्छे अच्छे लेबल्स हमने उसके फेस पे लगा दिए. अभी जैसे ही वो व्यक्ति मेरे सामने आता है, मुझे क्या दिखाई देगा? Now if this person comes in front of me, will I be seeing his original face or will I be seeing the labels? Yes.
Sometimes aura of the person also says many things about
Yes.
him or her.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't about that we will interact, but the aura of the person also when we sit, when we see him
Absolutely true.
talk,
So whatever is there inside a person will be reflected in his aura, right? Now, if a person, so I take an example. I am very peaceful. A person is a person who becomes angry at every small thing in office. So that person will have an aura of anger and irritation. I have an aura of peace. Now, if his aura contains more anger, why is it a problem for me? It will damage my peace, right? So that is the challenge. So whenever I go and interact with that person, his aura of anger will disturb my aura of peace. Can I do something other way around? That my aura of peace disturbs his aura of anger. Can I do something about his aura? Can I? No. So I have only one option to make my aura stronger. If my aura is stronger, peace is so high that a person, even if he's into the fire of anger, as soon as he comes in contact with me, he will cool down. But I need to be at such a stronger level of peace then. So what I need to do is still work upon my own self. And that is very much possible. That is very much possible. So shall we move ahead, sister? Yeah. Okay. So labels. So we have put labels on people. And whenever they come in front of us, we are unfortunately not seeing them as their true identity. उन्होंने एक बार मेरे साथ कुछ बुरा किया और मैंने उन पे फटाफट एक लेबल लगा दिया कि ये बुरे हैं, है ना. उन्होंने एक बार मेरे साथ बुरा किया और मैंने लेबल लगा दिया ये बुरे हैं. अब जितनी बार वो मेरे सामने आएंगे मुझे क्या दिखाई देगा? वही एक इंस्टेंस बार बार दिखाई देगा. इन्होंने मेरे साथ ऐसा किया था, ये बुरे हैं, ये बुरे हैं, ये बुरे हैं. And then how will my interaction with that person be? Will that be as per the person or will that be as per the label? As per the label. So unfortunately, we are all in an organization interacting with labels and not people. So the first thing that we need to do is remove the labels that you have put on people. That comes with the awareness of who I am. Who am I? Who am I? Pure soul, peaceful soul. What else? Happy soul. So if I am a happy soul, pure soul, peaceful soul, what is the other person? Sorry, what is the other person? He's also a pure soul. He's also a peaceful soul. Yeah. So even if a person is getting angry, अगर कोई गुस्सा कर रहा है सामने, तो ये बोलने के बजाय कि वो गुस्सा वाला व्यक्ति है, ये सोच के देखिए वो शांत व्यक्ति है, बेचारा अभी गुस्सा कर रहा है. क्या होगा? अंदर से क्या फीलिंग आएगी? एम्पथी. I should help that person cool down his anger instead of fueling it. Yes, there comes wisdom. So when I am aware of my own self, I am aware of the other person as the true identity of both of us. Then I interact with the true identity and not the labels. So can we all do this little homework when we go back? जिसके साथ ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम है ना ऑफिस में, उस पे हमने ज़्यादा लेबल चिपकाए हुए हैं. तो जाके थोड़ा ये लेबल्स हटा के इंटरेक्ट कीजिएगा. एंड एक ही इंटरेक्शन में चीज़ें ठीक नहीं होंगी. हाँ, पता चले आप ऑफिस में जाके बोले सिस्टर ने तो कहा था लेबल हटा के इंटरेक्ट करना, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. कुछ ठीक नहीं हुआ. इट विल टेक टाइम. Changing an aura, changing vibrations take time. So labels हटाएंगे सभी? Yes. Next, magnifying. We are very good at it. We all carry magnifying lenses. Yes. How do we do it? पता है उसने ऐसा किया. किसी ने एक गलती की और हमने जाके 4 सुनाई. जैसे ही 4 लोगों को सुनाई, उन चारों ने भी क्या वाइब्रेशन क्रिएट किया? अच्छा, उसने ऐसा किया. एंड देन जिसने वो गलती की है, उसके पास एक नहीं, उसने तो गलती मेरे साथ ही की थी. अब उसको 5 टाइम्स नेगेटिव एनर्जी मिल रही है. Will that person be able to improve that one mistake? No. Again, yes, sister.
Sorry to interrupt you again and again.
No problem.
Sorry, but I want to talk as well on this theme. What happened here? I didn't react. I didn't answer. Nothing. Instead of that, I resolved that issue. So there is one task has been given to me to implement a new feature. I have implemented, and some other person said to me, now generate a package. I generated that package and I sent it to every team. Now there was already existing issue, not because of my package that I have shared you. Already existing issue was there, and that opposite person said that because I have generated this package, that is the reason this issue came. I was in shock. I mean, how can it be happen? Because I have developed one feature. How can this affect this issue? I didn't say anything. He informed to another colleague. I listened it. I was one row and that row. I can able to listen. I'm looking into my laptop. I have listened it very clearly. He said that because that person was on speaker and he was talking with that guy, and he said that because Sanjana shared a new package, maybe
This error is because of that.
Now that person said to his manager, this issue came because Sanjana has shared a new package. That is the reason. Now everybody will feel if they are non-technical, they will say that okay, she is a new person. She just joined our organization. She generated a new package, and this happened. But that was not the issue. It was an existing issue. It again came to me, assigned to me. I found a root cause that another person don't want to help me on anything. I wrote a very big email saying that these are the things I tried. I'm not able to understand. Now my manager told me, assigned me one person which I have explained the problem where I stuck. That person helped me out to look into that file. We have debugged it, and another day I found
It was solved.
Another day I found the issue, and I sent a root cause.
Okay.
And this is the problem. It was not my package I have shared, but this is the things actually happening. Now I cannot say to these three people saying that I have resolved issue, and even my opposite person didn't inform that Sanjana has resolved it.
Okay. So now whatever.
Sister,
Yeah.
just a moment. Sorry for the interruption. Just wanted to inform we do have a QA session, Q&A after the program, once we complete this. So just to allow the program to run with the routine, because we need to close out by 8 o'clock. So you can take up the questions in the last, even others also. We'll have last 10 minutes for that.
Yeah. So whatever we are listening today here, all these rules apply to me. After going back, you cannot say टीचर ने ऐसा बोला, आप ऐसा नहीं करना, आपको ऐसा करना है. इसको फॉलो किसको करना है? हमें फॉलो करना है. That means when I am saying I do not have to magnify the problem, then I do not have to magnify the problem. If the other person is magnifying, there is a different formula for it. Here the thing is, I do not have to be an instrument कि मैं जाकर 4 लोगों को बताऊं और उस बात को मैग्नीफाई करूं. पर अगर लोग मेरे आसपास कर रहे हैं तो मुझे क्या करना है? Then there is the only best answer to it. It is facts. Move with facts. If we are clear on it, everyone will understand that yes, you can prove it with your work. And regarding the additional garbage that you listen, we have to be internally strong. Again, that aura that has to be so strong कि सामने कोई कुछ भी बोल रहा है, आप बोलो अच्छा ठीक है, prove it ना. You solve it, you prove it, that's fine. With the best answer to others' anger is your calmness, because they fail that moment. The moment they are not able to make you angry, they fail. If they are getting angry and you are retaliating in the same way, they have won and you have lost. Right? Yes. So magnifying the problem, please see, if you cannot reduce the size of the problem, please do not magnify. We have to stop our projectors in life. What does the projector do? Magnify. We have to stop the projectors. We have to be real. We have to see the problem as it is and try to resolve it. Third one is always mentality. What is this always mentality? We feel everyone is targeting us only. उसने ऐसा किया ना, वो मेरे लिए ही किया है, मुझे हमेशा ऐसे चुना जाता है ना. We have to remove this always mentality from our minds. It's okay if every time I have been picked up and chosen to stand in the war ground, that means I am the one only capable. मुझे को लड़ने के लिए चुन लिया गया है तो मैं ही एक योद्धा हूं. Yeah, a way of seeing it. Be positive. What's the harm? Success will make you improve. Failures will also make you improve. There's nothing to lose. Yeah. The problem is when it becomes a barrier here. Nothing in our life which is coming to us can be a barrier unless and until it enters in my head. Right? So we have to leave that always mentality. Even if people are deliberately targeting you, they cannot target you unless you allow yourself to be a target. If we are strong enough, they cannot target you. They will try to. I am not denying that. But they will not be able to. You will be strong enough that they will not. Then they'll say, after 1 or 2 or 3 trials, when you are unmoved and you are still stable, they will say, इसको छोड़ दो भाई, किसी दूसरे को पकड़ते हैं. इनको कोई फर्क पड़ने वाला नहीं है. And this, I think you were saying about this, blaming. So when people blame us, what do? We react. But should we? No. So we are all very wise. We all know we should not do, still we do it. Yeah? That means there's some problem with the control. I have this remote in my hands. This is under my control. Yes. So I can say I am the master of it. But when I speak and I say मुंह से निकल गया, that means I am not the master of my words. मुझे सोचना नहीं था, मैं सोच रही हूँ. I am not the master of my own thoughts. So I really need to work on myself. दूसरों को हम क्या कंट्रोल करेंगे जब अपने को ही नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. Right? We are sitting on a chair and try to manage 4 people under me. Are the 5 sense organs under my control? First you need to manage them. So if I am fully under my control, things around me and people around me, I'll be able to easily manage them. We need not be bosses all the time. We can be very, very nice managers, leaders, very, very nice to people and still people working for us. And let me tell you, when we are nice to them, they are moving 1 step ahead and trying to help us. We do the same, right? Someone who is very nice to us, we'll even move an extra mile to help them. People are also like us. We are no special. We are special, but we are not that different. And people, we say, okay, सारी दुनिया तो बेकार है, मैं ही एक अच्छी हूँ. ऐसा नहीं है. लोग भी अच्छे हैं. Yeah. So we do not. If someone is blaming, I need to keep myself under my own awareness and dignity and never blame anyone else. Never ever. Why? The moment we blame, we shift our focus to the mistake. And then the solution is far. जैसे ही किसी ने कोई मिस्टेक की ऑफिसेज में, सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं? किसने किया ये? या द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज किसने किया? फाइंडिंग द कल्प्रिट, गिविंग वॉट एवर बेस्ट पॉसिबल पनिशमेंट इज देयर, and then moving on to the solution. What is the right approach?
Finding the solution and
Yes. So whenever something bad happens, do not sit on a blame chair. Get up from your blame chair. Do not blame anyone at that point in time. Yes, there has been a mistake and someone has done it. That's fine. There is ample of time to analyze and work on it. But the first thing that we need to do is, सबसे पहले क्या करना है? अच्छा हो गया ना, ये गलती हो गई, अब क्या करना है? First thing that we need to do is, now what should we do? What should be done now? What should we do now? First, take action on that. Involve that person also who has made the mistake. He will feel as if he is a part of it. He will feel nice. He'll find some time to heal himself. Then, after the solution is made, after things are all done right, then you can have team meeting. You can have your group meeting, whatever you call. And then you can analyze, okay, now let us discuss on what really happened, why did it happen, and how can we avoid it in the future. That is our task. Instead of blaming a person. Now, if a person is doing the mistake again and again and again, then what do we do? If there is any, in an organization, if there is anything under the policy, we can follow that without personally harming the dignity of that person. And if there is nothing, and if the mistake is not big, for example, if he is genuinely doing a mistake which is harming the business, you need to take action as per the policy. But if it's only with your behavior, मैं जब भी बोलती हूँ ये मेरी बात सुनते ही नहीं है, मैं जब भी इनसे बात करती हूँ ये गुस्सा ही करते हैं, ना इसमें तो कोई पॉलिसी काम नहीं करेगी ना. या दिस इज आउटसाइड द पॉलिसी. अब इसके लिए क्या करेंगे? इसके लिए बी योर ओन टीचर एंड अंडरस्टैंड कि उसको यही रोल मिला है गुस्सा करने का. हाउ मेनी ऑफ अस would like to go and watch a movie where there is no villain? A movie having no villain. Will you go and watch that? There is no such movie. Oh, wonderful. Huh? No one will be interested in watching a movie with zero villain. Yeah. So we are all sitting on the world stage, playing our roles. There are villains around us. Oh, please don't think the other person is villain. But if we are in a situation, we can think, okay, I have to play the role of a hero. Does the hero change his role seeing the villain in a movie? No. Hero says that is the role that director has given to him. I have to play my role. So focus on your role. Do not try to change the role of the other person. I am not the director of the life of other person. So I cannot change his role. So things that you can change as per policy, please do it. If you cannot change, accept it as their role. But blaming will not benefit you in any way. So what do we do? So now we have seen things that we are not supposed to do. So what should we do? What should we do? First, accept even if you do not agree. What do we mean by it? Yes?
We may know that's not right, but somewhere let's go with my policy as a policy of acceptance.
Okay.
Even though I'm not
What is the opposite of acceptance? Rejection. Yeah. So it's easier to understand that way. What we do is when someone comes to us with an idea that we do not agree to, we simply reject it, which hurts the person and his way of thinking. So instead of rejecting, take the idea. कितनी बार ऐसा होता है जो हम कहते हैं हाँ मालूम है उससे होने वाला नहीं है. We do not even allow the person to finish. Yeah. So if someone is trying to contribute, accept that. And now I'm not just talking of the idea. Accept the person as he is. Whatever he is contributing, whatever idea he is giving, accept. Then let him know if there is a non-agreement, why is there a non-agreement? I'm sure he'll understand. If you're not able to accept that idea, tell him whatever you are saying is right in a way. We could do it, but if we go by this approach, this problem might occur. And hence it is better if we move with this approach. What do you think? As soon as you say, what do you think? You have given some power to the other person also. I'm sure if the person is genuinely there to help the group, he will understand which one is the better path. What happens when we reject person in the first place? The relationships spoil. And then it goes into a cycle. Then whenever I go with an idea, what will they do? Reject. इसने मेरी बात पिछली बार नहीं मानी थी. Yeah. Then that cycle goes on and on. So we might not agree, but we have to accept people as they are because we do not have any other option of changing them. Yeah. So we can only make them understand. So we do not have to justify. We just need to explain our ground. See, if there is a decision in office that we have to take, we will have to tell them why their idea is not getting accepted. But even if they are adamant, then we have to leave them. Sorry?
Some non-important potato peeling section should be thrown.
Yes, so again now that comes under the policy part. Yeah.
But the thing is, let's say there's a person A whose others having written a certain sort of, and even when you're trying to make people understand, he'll do certain things in certain ways, which will eventually affect him in work.
Yes.
So then you have to make him understand, but he will not understand.
Not understand. Okay.
Then I think it's a better way that you cut, like you after saying it, you make his place, be with your peace, but whenever you will right away. I mean,
See, if you come, if after the session we can discuss if it is some situation specific, there are different methodologies for it. A generalization will not work. So for example, if there's a person who's again and again doing the same kind of thing, then definitely you need to talk to your seniors and try to move him to a different department where he suits, where he fits. Yeah. So again, that comes under the policy part, right? So there are different kind of people. But then if he's genuinely right, see, everyone is not like that. Yeah. Even genuine people, very good people, if we just simply reject their idea, problem comes. So there are a few people who say, okay, kabhi bhi wo properly behave nahi karenge, then you have to go as per the policy. You need to talk to your bosses. You need to talk to the person who's in charge of that person. Yeah. So by acceptance, see, when we do not accept the person, that person enters into our head and we start overthinking. So to save us from overthinking, accept what that person is and then try to see what he's saying. So even if we do not, acceptance does not mean agreement. That is what I mean to say here. If we are accepting someone, it does not mean we agree to that person. Even without agreement, we can accept. Pick the gems. So I give you all one dustbin. Imagine. Visualize. You are all having a dustbin full of garbage in your hand. And now I tell you, there is one real diamond inside that dustbin. What will you all do? सारा डस्टबिन ऊपर नीचे कर देंगे. क्या ढूंढने के लिए? वो एक डायमंड ढूंढने के लिए. आपको दिखाई देगा उस डस्टबिन में क्या क्या कचरा है. आप देखेंगे, अच्छा ये भी कचरा डाला है किसी ने, ये भी कचरा डाला है. दिखाई देगा? नहीं. सारा ध्यान किस पर होगा? डायमंड पर. पीपल, आई एम सॉरी, अगर हमारे सामने कोई ऐसा भी आ जाए जिसको हम समझते हैं दैट पर्सन इज फुल ऑफ गार्बेज. If I say there is no person in the world who doesn't have even one quality, am I right? Is there a person with zero qualities in the world? No? Sure? Yes. So at least there is one quality in every person. Yes? That means there is one diamond there inside the, even if it is a dustbin, even if it is full of garbage. Yeah? And let me tell you, people have more than one diamonds. But what do we really see in others? Garbage. We are so focused on the garbage, we are not seeing the diamonds at all. So, pick the gems. They are useful to you. You will be able to use from a person only what you see in them. आपको उनके अंदर जो दिखाई देता है, आप वही उसको यूज कर पाएंगे. अगर आप सामने वाले व्यक्ति में सिर्फ गार्बेज ही देखेंगे, तो आपके वर्क में वो क्या लगाएगा? वो गार्बेज ही लगाएगा. स्टार्ट सीइंग द जेम्स. नहीं दिखता है ना? एक डायमंड उस डस्टबिन के अंदर, डस्टबिन खोलते ही नहीं दिखता है, तो क्या करते हैं? स्प्रेड इट ऑन द फ्लोर. ओके, हियर वी डोंट हैव द ऑप्शन ऑफ स्प्रेडिंग इट ऑन द फ्लोर. तो क्या करते हैं? ढूंढते हैं. दिख नहीं रहा है फिर भी ढूंढते हैं. वी सर्च फॉर इट. डू वी पुट दैट मच एफर्ट इन पीपल अराउंड अस? Start putting that effort. Your life will be beautiful. The more gems you find out. So for example, I have 10 people around me in office. Every person has at least 2-3 gems. And I daily go and search for those 2-3 gems in 10 people. How many gems do I land up with? Oh, 30 diamonds, I am so rich. Yeah. And if we start using those qualities in work, how smooth our work would be. Yes? So, if a person comes with you, in front of you full of garbage, next time, what will we try to see? Look for the diamond. Yeah? Next. Give what you want. What do we want in life? Love. Give love. What else do we want? Peace. Give peace. What else do we want? Wealth. कर्मा फिलॉसफी पे जाएंगे तो मैं आपको बोलूंगी गिव वेल्थ. Because you get what you give. Yeah. But when we talk of values, if we want to be respected, give respect. If we want to be understood, start understanding others. If we want to be helped, start helping others. Yeah, give what you want. But to give, you need to first have it. So, nourish your roots. The tree on this side cannot give anything. The tree on this side will give colors, will give happiness, will give shade, will give fruits, will give home to birds, many things. But the tree on this side cannot give anything. What is the problem with the tree this side? It doesn't have. Why? Because no one has given anything to the roots.
There is a very famous, I will interrupt, there is a question and
No
answer.
problem, please proceed.
The grass is always greener where we water it.
Where we water it, yes.
This is the example of
Yes. Yes, so we need to nourish our own selves. और पत्तों को और फल को और इसको पानी देने से कुछ नहीं होगा. किसको पानी देना पड़ेगा? रूट्स को. सो रूट्स को पानी देना मतलब I actually have to nourish myself from inside. Going to the gym and parlor will not help. We are so much into making and maintaining this body. हम दिन में खाना खिलाते हैं कितने ध्यान से? किसको? बॉडी को. माइंड को कितनी बार खाना खिलाते हैं? क्या खा रहा है वो भी नहीं देखते. जंक खा रहा है, रबिश खा रहा है, सड़ा हुआ खा रहा है. We don't even pay attention to it. सुबह सुबह से इसको क्लीन करते हैं, बॉडी को सजाते हैं, डेकोरेट करते हैं, इसको हेल्दी बनाते हैं. मन को सजाया कभी? मेडिटेशन. यस यस. सो मन को भी खिलाना है, मन को सजाना है, मन को हेल्दी बनाना है, मन को रोज खाना खिलाना है. That is nourishing the roots. And how do we nourish the roots? That is all what is mental well-being about. Nourishing your own roots means nothing but mental well-being. When we say well-being of a person, I am talking of all the aspects of health of that person. Yeah. When I say mental well-being, that means the food of mind, it should have proper food, proper rest, proper exercise. शरीर के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? Food, rest and exercise. These three are the basic mantras of keeping this body fit. Similarly, mind के लिए भी क्या है? Food, rest and exercise. What is food of mind? Good thoughts. What is its exercise? Meditation. What is rest? Again, meditation. So life is simpler for us because दो एक में ही आ गए हैं. Separate rest and exercise करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Meditation is the rest and exercise for the mind. So, mental well-being. This is just a quick check for you. If we have any of these, then I'm sorry, our mind is not healthy. Anyone who has none of these? Smile speaks everything. People are smiling. That means we are experiencing something or the other from this list. Stress, anger, irritation, comparison, competition, jealousy. Oh, it happens. Yes, yes, yes. सिर्फ दूसरे हमसे jealous नहीं है, हमको भी होती है. होती है नहीं होती है? Yes. So all these are, जैसे डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं तो वो symptoms बताते हैं ना, अच्छा ऐसा हो रहा है मतलब ये बीमारी है. So these are all symptoms of a unhealthy mind. Unhealthy mind बना क्यों है? Because of our thoughts. हम जो सोचते हैं वो हमारे माइंड को इम्पैक्ट करता है. So what are the type of thoughts that we have? Negative, positive. Waste. Overthinking तो number of thoughts पे आ गया. There is one more category, so I'll give you an example. I'm solving a mathematical equation. 2 plus 2 is equal to what? I know 4 is the answer. But as soon as I ask myself 2 plus 2 is equal to what? My mind gives me an answer. It is 4. Is that also a thought? 2 plus 2 is equal to what? Is it a thought? Yes, it is a thought. Which kind of a thought is it? Is it positive? Positive? Neutral. Okay. So every thought has some kind of an energy. So I call it as a necessary thought. Yeah? Necessary. So when I say there are 4 types of thoughts: positive, negative, necessary and waste. Whatever thought is related to our work is necessary thought. We have to do it. It will consume our time, it will consume our energy, but it will give us more output. So that's a necessary thought. Positive thought is something that increases our energy. Negative thought is something that decreases our energy. What do waste thoughts do? They will deplete your energy, but they'll eat up your time. Difference between negative and waste thought is negative thought will be one in your mind and it will again be on a repeated mode. Yeah? वो replay चलता रहेगा. एक ही thought. Waste thoughts क्या होते हैं? They always come in a chain. You'll think something and then some other thought related to that, then something else. पूरा सोचते सोचते कहाँ पहुँच जाएंगे and then after say half an hour you say ये कैसे सोचने लगा? सोचना कहाँ से शुरू किया था? Happens? Yes. So waste thoughts are in a chain. They eat up your time. करना क्या है दिन भर? जब तक काम कर रहे हैं तब तक? While we are working, necessary thought. As soon as we are free, positive thought. Unfortunately, as soon as we are free from work, we pick up. We pick up? Okay, waste thoughts. I want something realistic. Mobile. And what do we see on mobile? Waste, reels. Okay, reels is necessary. Positive? Waste. We still do it. Yeah. So when we sleep at home, do we keep our doors and windows all open without any lock? Or we lock it? We lock it. We are so concerned that unnecessary people should not enter our home, but unnecessary thoughts, our doors of mind are open for anything and everything that comes to us. Please keep a watchman here. Watch your thoughts. Whatever is coming to you, watch. Is it necessary? A person who's standing on the front of your door, do you ask that person, who are you and what is the purpose of you coming in? Yes. भैया किस लिए आए हो? क्या काम है? पूछते हैं. Ask a question to your thought. वेस्ट थॉट आया आपके सामने, दरवाजे पे खड़ा है, पूछिए किस लिए आए हैं? Are you of any use to me at this point in time? If no, please, I don't have time for you. We do this to people. We have to do this to our thoughts. Keep a watchman here. Are you necessary? Come in. Are you positive? Come in. Negative? Never come back. Waste? Let me see if I can entertain you sometime later. Yes, please.
There is a saying, a disciple visits a guru and he says, I don't want to think about monkey at 10 o'clock in the night. Monkey keeps coming in. And here also, the moment I want to label it as a waste thought, it happens more than how I think about it.
Yes. So you need a replacement there. If you are working, so most of the time when we are into necessary thoughts, waste thoughts come and disturb us. When we are free, instead of positive, negative ones come and disturb us. For that, we need a schedule of our mind. When we make our mental schedule, we are able to control our thoughts. So for example, I give you an example how necessary thoughts also become waste thoughts sometimes. You are sitting in office and thinking about a very important task you have to go and do it at home. That task, the thought related to the task is not waste. But at that point in time, it is waste. So you need to postpone that thought. You tell that thought, right now I am doing this work. I will entertain you when I go back home. So necessary thoughts also sometimes become waste thoughts. We have to keep a check. What is required at this point in time? I am thinking about my future. It's very important. But just keep thinking about the future will not be bright. So in the present, I need to focus on what I'm doing and not just keep thinking about the future. So my very important thought of the future becomes waste at that point in time. So if I want to replace waste and replace negative, I should have enough necessary and positive. So I have to be a factory of positive and necessary thoughts. If I am a factory of it, and meditation makes it very easy, let me tell you. Yeah. So, understanding our inner mechanism, we'll go do it very quickly. What is the thoughts and inner mechanism is? Thoughts get converted to feelings, feelings get converted to emotions, emotions then move to attitude, attitude now things are coming outside. This much is there inside. Now attitude comes as behavior. Behavior will land up in our personality. Personality will lead to actions, and whatever we do will make our destiny. So, destiny is in my hands, right? My destiny is in my thoughts. If I want to change my destiny, I need to change what? Thoughts. If I need to change my destiny, I need to change my thoughts. If I want to change my thoughts, I have to have what? Can I remove that slide? Okay, someone is taking a snap. Yeah. Fine. We have to understand our inner organization, which is mind, intellect, and impressions. How many of us have done the 7 days course here? Okay. So you all understand what I'm talking about? The inner organization, mind, intellect and sanskars. Those who have not done this particular chapter is very, very properly explained in the 7 days course of Raj Yoga meditation. That Raj Yoga meditation, about that 7 days course, it is given here also in this campus. After the session, you can ask the volunteers about how you can enroll for it. Everything is free of charge. There are no charges here. But there are 7 chapters that will be explained to you. The first chapter itself is regarding this, mind, intellect and impressions. Which is the boss out of the 3? A soul has these three faculties. Yes, intellect. I'm sorry, we have lost all our time working on mind. ये मन है ना, यही अशांत है, इसी को ठीक करना है. हाँ, चंचल है मन. Oh. So we have a pond. So I will just request you, if the session goes 5-10 minutes ahead of the time, is there any problem? Anyone? No? Okay, so we'll just quickly wrap it up. The mind, the job of mind is to create thoughts. From where do thoughts come? Processing information from 2 sides. External information and internal information. Combination of external information and internal information is processed, and what comes out of this factory is a thought. Mind does not decide which kind of thought it is supposed to create. It is just creating thoughts based on external and internal information. Which one is stronger, external or internal? Internal is stronger? How many of us say internal is stronger? Okay. How many of us say external is stronger? And what do the remaining say? Okay, still thinking. Okay. Let me give, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. I'll give you an example. You are on a road, there's an accident. There are 10 people seeing that accident. Do 10 people behave in the same way? No. The external information is the same for all the 10. Accident has occurred. But the behavior for all the 10 is different because their individual internal information is different. Someone will go and help that person. Someone will say, I'll not touch it, I'll better call a police. Someone will say, police, before police, let me call an ambulance. Someone will say, let me just run away. और unfortunately आज एक और option है, video. Immediately video निकालना शुरू करेंगे. So, who decides? The internal information is driving you. So, from now onwards, we will stop saying, उसने ऐसा कहा इसलिए मैंने ऐसा किया. I'm sorry. We are not doing anything because of the external information. External information is only the trigger. But our behavior is determined by that third thing, impressions, which is written over here, which we call in Hindi as sanskars. Man, buddhi, sanskar. Impressions are the internal information which ultimately decides our behavior. Now, how are impressions formed? Whatever the mind think is passed on to the intellect. Intellect is the one making decisions. Intellect is the one who decides what I have to do and what I should not do. And then whatever decision is taken is stored into impressions. So if I want, so who's the boss here? Intellect is the boss. And that is why whenever we pray to God, we ask for sad buddhi and not sad man. परेशान मन से हैं, मांगते सद बुद्धि है, क्योंकि पता है बुद्धि ठीक हो जाएगी तो मन और इंप्रेशंस ठीक हो जाएंगे. तो अगर बुद्धि को ठीक करना है तो बुद्धि जिस बेसिस पर डिसीजन लेती है उस बेसिस को स्ट्रांग बनाना पड़ेगा. एंड दैट बेसिस इज माय 7 ओरिजिनल वर्च्यूज विच यू गेट टू नो इन द कोर्स. द 7 ओरिजिनल वर्च्यूज ऑफ द सोल विच आर एनहांस्ड विथ ज्ञान एंड योग, नॉलेज एंड मेडिटेशन. सो ज्ञान और बुद्धि को अगर स्ट्रांग बनाना है तो ज्ञान और योग ही वो तरीका है जिससे बुद्धि स्ट्रांग बनती है. सो When our mobile battery moves to this level, what happens? Huh? Stress comes. Stress is coming because actually we are at this level. Yeah? हमारी सिर्फ मोबाइल फ़ोन बैटरीज डिस्चार्ज नहीं है, वो तो फिर भी जल्दी चार्ज हो जाती है. आज हम सभी इस लेवल पर है. आर वी और नॉट? यस. सो व्हाट डू वी नीड टू डू? Make self-care a priority. That means we need to imbibe meditation as a daily practice. Doing it once a month for 1 hour, once a week for 1 hour, उससे अच्छा है रोज 10 मिनट कीजिए. Yeah, so we need to make self-care a priority. How do we make it? How do we make it a priority? Meditation is the key. Start your day with, I've written it, 15 to 20 minutes. If you do not get 15 to 20 minutes, at least start with 5 minutes, but on a daily basis. Next, practice traffic control of thoughts. What is traffic control of thoughts? So many thoughts. As soon as, see, there is a lot of traffic congestion, full speed vehicles moving. As soon as they see a red light, what happens? They all stop. Give mind that practice. There are a lot of thoughts going on in the office. After 1 hour, put a red light. Say stop. Let me check the thoughts. Whatever is running in the previous 1 hour, should I send all these thoughts to the next hour? Check. This thing that I have been thinking for the past 1 hour is not necessary. I will now not be thinking about it in the next hour and not waste my time. So, traffic control of thoughts, pausing, take a pause in between your work for 1 minute, 2 minutes, check your thoughts and then proceed for the next task. This helps us in conserving our time and energy when we are in office. So meditation is just not to be done in the morning. We have to then remind ourselves during the day. Check ourselves during the day also. Unwind mentally before going to bed. This is my favorite topic. How many of us sleep with the scroll going on and then we go to sleep? Yes? Do we want to raise hands? Yes. So how many of us sleep with mobile phones and the TV in the night? Yes. When we close this laptop, yeah, what do we do? What is the process of closing a laptop? Do I simply go to the shutdown and shut it down? No. We close each and every window, which takes a little time. If you want to save something, it asks, do you want to save this? We save it carefully. We close the applications. I'm sure you are already with me what I'm trying to imply. Yes? Then we go on to that button, click on shutdown, and then it takes some time. Then when everything is off, we just close the lid. But when we do not shut it down, this computer, what we are doing daily with this computer, we are just closing the lid. Yeah? आंखें बंद कर दी, क्या हो गया? Lid close कर दी. अंदर? All applications are on. What will happen during the night? Yes, because we are not shutting down our computers here. Please, before going to sleep, properly shut down your system, otherwise it will wear out. It has already started doing so. Yeah. So I need to properly shut down. That means in the night, before 15 minutes, 20 minutes before going to bed, put all your electronic devices aside. Sit with your own self. Bring the Almighty in front of you. Tell Him, all these things today were very good. I did all these things good today. Tap yourself. Yeah, give a pat on your back. Good, you did this. These things were bad. From tomorrow onwards, I'll not do it. Fine. The good ones are gone, the bad ones are gone. Thank you, Almighty, for a wonderful day. Tomorrow will be better. That is the process. And then 5 minutes of meditation and you go to sleep. Just check the quality of sleep that you have. Unwind mentally before going to bed. Draw energy from the source anytime, anywhere. Because Raj Yoga meditation is not just an activity to be done while you are sitting. It's an activity that you can do while walking, while doing your job, which is called Karam Yoga. Yeah, so Raj Yoga is something to be inculcated in your work. This is the power bank, by the way. Yeah, so we carry power banks nowadays. Yeah, so this is the power bank that we have. We can do it anytime, anywhere. And last and very important, just try to change your own self. Do not waste your energy in trying to change others. If you have changed enough, they will be inspired to make some changes in their life. We can only inspire, we cannot insist change. Yeah. So, with this, we will move to that part where we now meditate. So, before meditating, I'll just let you know, meditation is not a zero thought level. It is channelizing our own thoughts. A lot of you have already done the course. So we'll go on to the journey of meditation. I'll be speaking a few words. You just have to follow and be with me here. Whatever I'll be speaking, just try to feel it, visualize it, feel it, try to experience it. And when you get up, you will be still in that state. That's called the embodiment state. We just have to try to practice that more. Ready for meditation? Yes, so we'll all sit straight. You can either close your eyes. Better is to focus your eyes at one place. See yourself. Music. Look at yourself. Today I am sitting with myself. Let me give myself some 5 minutes from my day. Ask myself, who am I? There's an answer coming from inside. I am a peaceful energy driving this body. Visualize there is a point of light, star, sitting at the center of the forehead. Energy from that point of light is slowly spreading throughout this body. मस्तक पर जो प्रकाश का छोटा सा सितारा है, उससे एनर्जी निकलकर पूरे शरीर में फैल रही है. I am this point of light. My original nature is peace. I am originally a pure and powerful soul. Irrespective of what happens around me, irrespective of what others come up with, I preserve my treasure of peace, power, love, and purity. I am a soul, child of the Supreme Power, the Supreme Soul, Almighty, who's the ocean of peace, who's the ocean of love, Almighty Authority. Visualize there is a point of light star shining right above my head. Rays of peace and power are falling upon me as a shower. I am sitting below a shower of peace, love, power. These vibrations are spreading across my entire body. My mind is peaceful. My intellect is powerful. All the organs of my body have started healing. I experience this pure positive energy within me. And now I start radiating this positivity around me. Today, wherever I go, whatever I do, I will continue to stay in this state of peace and power. Whoever comes to me will also experience this positivity from me. Thank you, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, to provide your energy to me. I will now be an instrument for distributing this energy to others. I remain in this awareness of being a peaceful and a powerful soul. And now I am ready to do my role on this world stage. See yourself as a point of light, sitting on the center of the forehead, master of this body. No matter what, I will remain peaceful and powerful throughout the day today. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. We did this only for 5 minutes. Can we all take out this 5 minutes daily in the morning? Yes. And remind ourselves in the way we did it right now? Yes. Easy? Difficult? Easy? Yes. So if we try and do it continuously every day, you will see the changes that happen. And then just not every day. During the day, for 1 minute, just remind yourself, yes, that Supreme Power is still there. I'm still under that shower. I still have that positivity around me, and I'm here to spread peace and power. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sister Varnika. Again, now one big round of applause for her. I think the attention span of the guest, what I was observing throughout the session, was at the peak. Everybody, some of them were there with their notes, some had questions, and I think everybody took at least one point they would want to implement for this week from Sister's session. A very simplified solutions she has given for all the everyday issues we face at our work and also in our lives. Right? So in the interest of time, I'll move on to the announcements, and for the questions, if you want to speak to the sister, you can do it end of the program. Okay. So next week the session is, the topic is on the science of Karma Yoga, and next to that, the month of February we have Mahashivratri. Okay, 15th February is the Shivratri. So 13th, 14th and 15th we'll be organizing Shivratri festivities in our ground here. So all of you are welcome. Please mark your calendars in advance, and we surely would want to have you for the festivities. There would be a lot of activities, fun things, and also the aarti and the other meditation sessions and all. So advance invitation to all you all. And so to call off the session, I think we'll see you next week. And please do take prasad at the back. So thank you all. Have a great week ahead and have a good evening. Om Shanti.